Excuse me?
Where are you going?
Why are you always in my business?
No, I'm just asking where.
Don't worry about my business is my business. Your business is your business.
Just tell me where you're going.
No. All right, guys. We have a few errands to run. And I'm gonna show you guys the vase that we just did. I think it needs like one more coat. So we're gonna give it one more coat and then we're gonna go run our errands and we'll talk about in the car where we're going since my son wants to be in my business and not his business. Okay, so the plan is it's time to pick up my art supplies. I need a hobby. Since I can't quite get into reading yet, we're still working on trying to find a book where I could, you know, focus long enough to get through it. But until then, we're gonna start our art project. So I have a few things in my Amazon cart, but I am gonna go to an art supply store out here just to see, like, I want to compare prices in person versus online. If it's cheaper to order online, then I'll order online, but the main thing I kind of want to see in person are the paint brushes. So I'm gonna get a combination of watercolors, acrylics, and oil paints. I did actually go to school, and in college I did oil painting, so I'm very familiar with that medium. If I do the oil painting, I also need to get some linseed oil and I need some terpenoid because there's a certain technique I want to use for one of the pieces I want to paint, and I need the terpenoid to mix it with the acrylic paint to create the background that I want. So that is something I want to do. I learned that technique when I was in school for art. And then I do want to do watercolors and then just regular acrylics because I want different mediums of artwork. So yeah, that is what I want to get today, or at least take a look at. And then I need another memory card for this camera because I'm tired of having to like delete things in order to film. Maybe 1 or 2 large memory cards as well. I'm actually gonna call my mom and see if she wants to run some errands with me. She invited me to breakfast earlier. I realized I need to be more social because I am starting to become quite a hermit, and I told her, I was like, I'm not coming out this house right now. In the morning, I literally sit in silence for hours. Like, I get up in the morning, I drop my kids off at school, and I like to sit in silence for at least 2 hours with nothing on. And it regulates my mind. So like, anybody trying to talk to me before my period of silence is over, it's just like, you know, it just doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna see if she wants to go with me, and she should be dressed, so she better say yeah.
Hello?
Mom.
Yeah?
You want to run an errand with me? I'll come pick you up.
Where?
I want to go to the art supply store, so like a Michael's or Joann's type place.
Okay, what time will we be back?
I don't know, you got a curfew?
Are you over here already?
I'm leaving my house right now, I'm in the car. I should be there shortly.
Alrighty, my dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. See, now that my mom is out here, I could just call her and make her do stuff with me. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'll film a little bit. I'm not quite sure how much I'm gonna film just because it's been a while since I've vlogged in public, and I think I need to gain some courage. Plus I'm in a new location, so it's just kind of like weird and I have to get used to it again. Have my mama secured, and we are at Hobby Lobby. I really wanted to go to this other specialty art store, but she acting like she got a curfew and she gonna turn into a pumpkin, so Hobby Lobby it is. I don't know if going to school ruined me, but I actually know what good quality like oil paints are. So one of the things I saw on Amazon that I want to see if they have here is there's like notebooks that are canvases though. I don't want to have to buy like a bunch of canvases. I would rather get the notebook because sometimes I like to just paint for fun, and to just have a bunch of canvases would take up a lot of space. So I really want to find the notebooks. There's a mixed media one that I'm looking for. Let's see if we can find it. Here we go. Oh, they do have them. Okay, so these are mixed media art books where you can do oil, acrylic, or watercolors on it. So I'm gonna get a couple notebooks in different sizes so I could do different size pictures. And then I'll order the canvas notebooks on Amazon, but I do need to find some paints and some brushes as well. Ooh, see these cute like little, I want to have different sizes, so let's get some different sizes. I'm helping my mom put together like a faux arrangement, and this one to me is so pretty. We did all the little things and then even that for her centerpiece. Like low-key, I want this one for myself. It's so pretty. We're back. We're gonna do an art supply haul. I wanted to do a couple different mediums. I wanted watercolors, I wanted acrylic paint, and I wanted oil paint. I got the acrylic paint set right here. And I got this one instead of both of the big ones like this because it was a significant price difference between the two. And the only difference between this set and the oil painting one is the easel. I didn't need two easels. So I got the oil paint set as well. And I kind of want to open this. Gosh, they make it seem like it's so much bigger. But this is the oil paints. So when I was in art school and I had to buy art supplies for my oil painting class, we actually were told to get all this size. And they do last forever. They really do, but you go through a lot of white and you go through a lot of black, but you go through even more white than black because white is used to make so many different variations of colors, especially when it comes to like lightening up colors. And then I got a smaller black one, which is bigger than these blacks, but smaller than this because you only need a little bit of black in order to accomplish the color. So you actually use more white than you do black. That's why I got a big white one and a smaller black one. I'm like really wondering if I brought any of my art supplies with me. And if I did, if I brought any of my brushes with me, then they're gonna be upstairs in the game room because I think I came across a few of my acrylic paints. But this is cute. Okay, there we go. Okay, nice little tabletop. I can dig it. Okay, so I need to figure out where I'm gonna put my art supplies. And then I got this one. This is the acrylic paint set. And it comes in this respectable briefcase looking container, which I think will be great to store. It smells like wood. Let's see what it's giving on the inside. So I'm assuming that the mixing well and everything for this particular one is in here at the bottom. I should probably open it to see. And then I got this watercolor hand set, which is like this. And I like that because it's just like an easy, you know, take it with you kind of thing. And then I did get some more little tiny brushes. I'm gonna use these for acrylic and water paints, even though I'm fairly certain, hopefully, fingers crossed, I do have the paint brushes I did buy, but I do have another paint set of brushes in my Amazon cart. And then I have all of the different notebooks for painting, and these are for oil, acrylic, and watercolors, but I'm really excited about this one, which is black. I can really do some cool pictures with the black background. I got two of these for that reason. This is the bigger black oil, one of these. And then I have a big one for the bigger photos I might want to draw or paint. So that is my art haul. We will be doing some paint with me.
Me and me.
Situations. Oh.
Paint with us.
And yeah, but I am so tired. I still need to go get my memory cards. I think I'm gonna order that online, but
We need more.
yeah. But I'm tired, so I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. I did such a horrible job filming the last weekend that I decided I was just gonna vlog for this week. So we're gonna still continue to vlog. I want to go to the museum this weekend because there's an exhibit by Murakami that I want to see, and I think it will be really fun. So you want to go? Yeah.
Bye.
That's the art haul. I'll see you guys later. Recently, I've been really thinking about the term guilty by association, and I find that with the culture of being online, there is a lot of speculation based on who we are associated with. This is something I've been praying a lot about, and when I pray about things like this, I find that God is typically very responsive in answering my question. And he did answer my question. In fact, he gave me this dream that I want to tell you guys about that hit me so deep to my core. I felt like it was necessary to paint it. In the dream, I was called to be a witness to testify, but I was also called to be cross-examined as well. You see, there was a man who had been imprisoned, and while in prison, the only thing he had access to was a laptop. He spent his time on his laptop chatting with different people, but he had come across me. And so I was surprised to know that I had been chatting with somebody who had been sentenced and was imprisoned, but I did want to testify on his behalf because all of our conversations have been good things. You see, the reason I have been called to testify was that he had, in the eyes of everyone else, escaped prison illegally. But the thing was, they didn't understand what had unlocked the door to his cell was our conversation. Through our conversation, he had been learning and listening to the insights I had about the world and the insights I had gained through the wisdom of the Holy Spirit. And by learning and listening to those things, he had started to do better. Our conversations brought him revelation, which he then shared with me, and it was fruitful. There was an assumption that he was using his computer to communicate bad things, and I didn't want him to get punished if I could testify that our conversations were good. So as I was called to be a witness and to testify on his behalf, I found that I was also being called to defend myself, because by association with someone who was imprisoned, I was then viewed as guilty. So not only was I testifying on his behalf, but I was also called to be a witness and defend myself. They were going to confiscate his computer as evidence, and I knew when they went through our conversations, they would see that our conversations were the key that unlocked his cell. What I got out of this stream is how quick we are to accuse people and deem them guilty by association, when really sometimes our conversations are the key to unlock the prison that other people are living in. And if we were to listen to the perspective of the world that we are guilty by associating with, and I put this in quotes, the wrong people, we would never be able to testify and witness to and save others, because we're too concerned with what other people think. As this man was escorted to be put on trial, there were a group of people gathered pointing at him and accusing him. That's why this stream is called The Accuser, because not only was he being accused, but I was being accused by association. But it really did put into perspective the answer to the question that I had asked God to begin with, which was, what do I do when people view me as guilty by association? And the thing that God responded with was, well, the evidence will show. I think this is the reason why we are not the final judge, because it's easy to accuse someone without having evidence. And the truth of the matter is, as long as we're living in this world, we don't know everything. Things can look one way to you, but the fact is, you don't have all the evidence to make a judgment or an accusation against somebody for doing something. So, even though sometimes it may not make sense why things look the way that they look, or why someone is doing what they're doing, you have no idea the fruit that is coming from the choices that they are making, and you have no idea what it is that God is telling them to do. So let's try to be a little bit more intentional about holding our judgments against others without having the evidence to support it. Day 2 of no power, so we're leaving because I need coffee. We can't even make coffee because our appliances are electric. This is why I prefer gas also, but we need to go get coffee, and hopefully our power should be back on by the time we get back, because it's been out since around this time yesterday. So I guess it really is on brand and on theme for this vlog, considering when you can't watch TV, you have no internet, it forces you to kind of be artistic and creative with how you spend your time anyway. So when we get back home, I want to finish my painting, and there is another project I want to start on, which is the chest. I went ahead and moved that to the portion of the backyard where I need to paint it. So we'll see. And then my hair obviously is a mess because I don't have access to my hair tools. There's no electricity, so it is what it is. But definitely getting a generator. We will not go through another summer like this. Tried Dutch Bros. It's all right. Listen, the whole we have coffee at home thing has never meant more to me in my life than it does right now, because I definitely have better coffee at home. It's okay. This is a medium. I feel like, first of all, I don't even drink this much coffee at home. I would have rather had a small. To me, this looks like a large. So when I said, oh, medium, I was expecting something smaller than this, but also it's just too much like milk versus espresso. I can only imagine how milky it would have been if I didn't get the extra shot of espresso. So yeah, I think there is a reason why I literally have not bought coffee out of this house since I've been here. I think since we moved to Texas, I've probably gotten coffee out maybe 3 times. And it's been like 6 months because I just would rather have my coffee at home. So we got a notification that the electric should be back on. Hair looking crazy. Crazy. We have to flip the circuit breakers to see if it comes back on. Otherwise, we gotta call them out here, because I know we heard the pop of the transformer or whatever outside when the power went out. Like, we heard it. So I just suspect they may have to come out here and do something. Hopefully not. How did it? Nothing? Well, that didn't work. So yeah, that's the update. I think I'm gonna go continue painting or something. The power just came back on. Power's back on. And I really want to do my nails because they're getting so long that I either have to do them or cut them. I don't want to cut them, so I think I'm gonna do them. I have a couple options. I have this set from Kiss. It's called the Salon Extend LED Soft Gel System. It's the starter set. And these are the nails. I was gonna do these, but like, if we're really being honest, I don't have anywhere to go where I feel like I want to have on long nails because I have other things I want to do. I don't want my nails in the way. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is, I still have my poly gels, so I might add a poly gel top maybe, just for added firmness, hardness. That's what I'm looking for. And then like maybe do some designs on my nails, maybe. Or I could just do my nails by themselves. I don't know. I'm still debating. So let me sit here and think about it for a minute, and then I will show you guys whatever I come up with. I think I'm gonna try to do, see, that's the thing. If I do a poly gel and I mess it up, that means I gotta file the whole thing off, which means I have to plug in my nail file. I'm not ready to commit. So let's just paint them. Let's just paint them and do a cute little design. That's what we're gonna do. And just so you guys know, your girl was deep into the nail scene during COVID. So I had poly gel, I had gel nail polishes, I had the nail file, all the designs. I still have everything. This brand of nail polish is actually really good. It is Nail Reserve. The polishes are really thick and opaque. I do love them. So I might do that, or I also really like these Beetles gel polishes as well. So I just need to figure out what color I'm gonna do, what designs I'm gonna do. And I'm definitely going to do some rhinestones or something like that. So, or ooh, even some foils. Actually, I think I'm gonna do some rhinestones and foils. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, I really want a French tip, and I forgot that I got these pre-made Frenchies, so I'm gonna try these first. If not, I'll paint them on myself. My daughter is on FaceTime to guide me because, you know, she's in nail school right now, so she could tell me all the ways I'm messing up. Uh-oh, hold on.
My hand with you too. Actually, we're gonna.
She's look, show them your hand. She doing her hand too.
I gotta just do the nail art today. That's what we got. Oh, and I think it's like that.
Oh, look, she did her nails. Let's look at that. Period. Period. Art runs in the family. But I need, where's my headset? Your mouth is too reckless for me to have you on speaker while I'm.
Oh, now that I know you're on
But really, like, where is my earphone?
That's so funny. I'm one of the ones you can't have on speaker. I just talk too crazy.
All right, I'm gonna try to figure out how these French tips work because I bought them but never used them. And I think my nails are finally long enough for me to do it. And then I think I'm gonna do some nail foils and designs. See, designs I can do. I'm really good at designs. Obviously, I do not do acrylics or anything like my daughter. The best you getting out of me is a poly gel set. All right, buffing the nails. We're gonna dehydrate them with the protein bond from Young Nails. This stuff is really expensive. They can't even hear you. Girl, it's a tiny little bottle. Yeah, I do understand. I paid for it. And when I got it, I was like, this it? Man. So how is this? Apply applicator. Okay. I'm really curious how this works. So I'm gonna wait for this to dry, and then I'm gonna put some UV gel on top, and then we're gonna do a gel top coat and all that. I'm gonna do the gel polish, clear stuff, all that on top to just add to the thickness, but the tip is already kind of thick. Gonna file it. I actually have this thing, hold on. I have one of these because I wanna make it a little bit shorter, and I want a like really sharp square, a little bit shorter. Look at that. See, we about to have a cute little foot. Listen, don't let this work and last, because we will not be going to the nail shop anytime soon. No time soon. You know how hard it is to find a good nail tech? Well, not only that, I'm a very picky nail person. Her doing my nails is definitely going to benefit her, because ain't nobody more picky about nails than me. Like, I'm very anal. So I'm gonna do a bonder, because I'm assuming the bonder is gonna make the nails, the gel nail polish bond to it, right? See, my very own professional. Let's just do, I'm gonna do one whole nail, okay? So we can see if this is worth the effort. I'm doing the IBD LED UV bonder. No, I'm definitely not doing polygel. If this don't work, I'm already over the idea of doing polygel. Not doing it. The dehydrator, the base, primer, bonder, all of that. Base coat, top coat. Look at that. That looks like I got my nails done. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the rest, and then we're gonna do a design. I just finished them. Okay, so they have like the base coat, top coat, all that kind of stuff. So technically I could leave them right here and they'll be done, but I'm gonna add some designs. So I'm gonna use some nail foils on a couple nails, and then I have my gemstones. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but when I do it, I'm gonna show you guys, and then you can see the finished product. We're going to do some grocery shopping. The kids are out of school. You know that means they about to eat us out of house and a home, so we gotta go stock up. But I want to show you guys my outfit. So I went to Target yesterday because I needed a shirt for church, and so I got the shirt that I was looking for church, but I came across these, and it's just a cute little halter. And I got it in red, I got it in gray. I do know they had some more colors, but I think I was just late to the game because they were sold out of all the other ones. I am wearing a size medium, but it is more of a cropped tank, which is why I added these like True Religion men's boxer briefs underneath my baggy jeans. But I'm gonna also add a belt, and I'm gonna do some red. Well, I'm gonna check and see if the red goes. Otherwise, I'll do my clear jelly ballet flats, but I needed the extra layer to like not show my stomach. So yeah, that is the look right there. I want a bag. I'm wearing my like Fendi, my mini Fendi Spy. Honestly, that goes with this. I don't really feel like I need to change, so that's what I'm gonna wear. Hair is herring. I'm trying so hard not to cut my hair. I feel like every time I get growth and progress, I want to cut it off. But I want to cut it, I don't know. I'm not wearing a hat, but like, I love wearing hats. And I feel like sometimes when my hair is cut into a shape, hats look better. But I don't know. I'm cool with the shape for now. So this is the look. We're gonna put on our clear jellies, I believe, because it'll just make the outfit less complicated when it comes to adding a bag. So yeah, this is the look. Let's go shopping. Yeah.
Because we're not getting a lot of roses.
Right. And I just want to be able to keep everything cold. Ooh, these are pretty. Oh, sorry. This one.
Yeah, did you get another one?
Yeah, how about you? You guys, it was a little bit ridiculous, the damage we did. However, to be fair, we got a couple things unplanned, but this is the Trader Joe's haul. We also got a cold bag right there. Yeah, this is the entire Trader Joe's haul. But we got some plants. We got an olive tree, lavender, mint, basil. We have oregano, and what else? These are calla lilies, very pretty. So we're gonna go to Home Depot so we could get some soil to plant these things up, and hopefully we'll never have to buy any of the herbs again. Worth the drive though. We had to make the drive worth it. Okay, we're back. Quite the trip. We actually literally just got back. We have some planting and gardening to do. I don't know if we're gonna do it tomorrow because we kind of have plans tomorrow. We're gonna go to church, and then there's like this thing in the park that we might go to. But we literally picked up our Sam's Club order. We went to get out. We picked up our Sam's Club order. We went to Trader Joe's. Damage we did at Trader Joe's, but you know, we had to make that trip worth it. But at Sam's Club, I got another pack of Olipop to stock my beverage fridge. And then at Trader Joe's, I got this Porto Morgado Ruby. It's like a red. I hope it's sweet because based on the description, it looked like it was supposed to be sweet. I'm hoping it's like a port. And then this is my favorite wine, but it's actually very hard to find. Like, I could never find this outside of the holidays in California, and even during the last 2 holiday seasons I couldn't find it. But it is the apple pie wine, and you guys know, y'all remember that one Vlogmas I went ham and I bought like 6 of these bottles. Well, I found in Trader Joe's they had the apple pie and the peach pie. I have tried the peach pie. Apple pie 100% hands down is my favorite. I got 2 of these, but oh, and I still have this, which is the lavender 75. Put this one in here, but I got 2 of these, but it's downstairs because I'm gonna actually open it and drink it. I want to see if it still tastes like I remember, and then I'm going to put this one in here as well. Uh-oh, that one ain't gonna fit up there. Okay, so then I'm gonna put this down here. Okay, perfect. And then I'll stock this one. I actually have most of my Olipops in here, but I have been tearing up these blooms. These blooms are so good. Okay, so it's pretty much stocked. Need to figure out what I'm gonna wear to church tomorrow. I'll show you guys my outfit, whatever that is. maybe we'll try on like, you know, 1 or 2 outfits together. And then I do need to kind of like start straightening up this room again. Somebody suggested that I put the mini fridge between the 2 chairs right here. However, the chairs are too big for me to do that, so it has to stay right here. And I do like it right here. It has a plug right here. It's just very convenient. So we're leaving this right here. But I still need to have my husband bring down that mirror. We have like a lot of furniture to kind of like move around and some things to put in the garage. So I am going to, yeah, I need to straighten some things out. So yeah, that is the update. Oh, by the way, so we got pizza dough from Sam's Club. We in our mind thought it was like, you know, personal size. So what we did is we got pizza dough, marinara sauce, mozzarella cheese, because we're like, oh cool, we can make, you know, pizzas. We can have this stuff at home to make like little customized pizzas. It'll be fun, it'll be cute. It's a mini thing. It has 21 in there. Great deal. We got it, and it is a full size pizza dough. They do not fit in our freezer at all. So now I gotta go take at least 18 of them to my parents' house to put in their freezer that they have in the garage, and then we'll keep like 2 to 4 here every week and just kind of use them that way. But it was only $27. So considering how big they are, it's like literally a regular, I would say it's like the size of a medium thin crust pizza. $27, you can get 21 of them. That's like just over $1 per pizza. And then you just get the stuff to put on top. Like if you guys eat pizza regularly, or your kids like pizza, or that's something that you like to make, get the pizza dough from Sam's Club. Especially if you have a deep freezer. It comes in a box. You can even keep it in the box. But get the deep freezer from Sam's Club, or not the deep freezer. I need a deep freezer. That's what's on the brain. Get the pizza dough from Sam's Club, and then like just use it for the summer to make your kids pizza, because these kids eat a lot. So it's a really easy snack that will last. I'm crashing fast. Oh, another thing. So you saw all the plants and stuff like that. We got the basil. We got basil, mint, oregano, lavender. I got an olive tree. Yeah, and I got 2 mint plants. So technically we have 6 plants. And obviously those are things that I wanted. So after we left there, and then I got a calla lily. But after we left there, we went to Home Depot to get soil. So we have some potting soil and some like draining rocks and things like that, because I do need to repot a few of my plants, and I need to plant the stuff that I got. And then I got a couple packs of seeds. So I am going to be doing the gardening portion of events next vlog, because I'm gonna start a new vlog either tomorrow or Monday. Sorry, Tinksy girl, you can't be in here. And so like that's kind of like what we're gonna be doing next week. So that'll be fun. But I'm like excited because I also have a few seeds. I have some peppers and I have some tomatoes and things like that. So I just kind of want to get those in some like little planter pots. Come here, Tinks. You guys haven't seen Tinks in a while, but here she is, my big girl. She's still big. Love her. So yeah, that is the update. We're gonna be gardening next week, and we're gonna probably start the chest next week as well. And I still need to figure out exactly where I'm gonna put the chest in this room, because if I put it in the middle of the floor, it is gonna kind of like obstruct full body things, I think, unless I can just do it in precisely the right way. So that's that update. What's up, girl? You want to get out? Okay, go out though. All right, you guys. I'm tired. I'm crashing fast. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning. We are headed out to church, and This is the outfit that I'm gonna wear. I have on these long shorts. They kind of give camo, but up close the print is like trees. I love these. I had another pair that were actually camo that I've been wearing. I don't know where they are. I'm gonna have to like look for them or something. But anyways, I want to dress these up a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a pop of color. First, we're gonna add this belt right here. And I think I'm even going to add a chain. I'm probably gonna do like a gold pants chain, which, bring it up here, it's right here, cool. So let's, put this on, cute. And then I have, this is actually a bag chain, but I wear it on my bags and I wear it on my pants. So we're gonna wear it on our pants today. Okay, cool. Booyah. Okay, now I really want to pop a color, and I love how camo looks with mustard yellow. So I'm gonna do these boots. Cute. Love. Okay, now we need a bag. So I think I want to do this bag right here because I have not worn it yet. This is my Marc Jacobs Kiss Lock bag right here. And the yellows are pretty close. Actually, they're not as close as I thought they would be. Let me see something. Actually, this bag would go a little bit better. I don't know. We might have to forgo a yellow bag altogether. Let's try one leopard and one yellow. Really liking the yellow better. Leopard is cool, but I like the yellow. We're gonna do the yellow. We're just gonna have to switch up the purse. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this spy bag because it has the shades of the green, the brown, the gold, like the yellow hue. So yeah, let's switch our stuff over, and that's going to be the look for church. This week has been so interesting, and I've had a lot of like come to Jesus moments and epiphanies, and I'm so grateful for that. I will be talking more about it maybe next week, but for now I'm gonna go to church, get that word in, and I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow where we do our gardening and get our herbs and all of that stuff planted and together. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.